Welcome everybody to ABC Interactive English. Hello, I'm Shane.
And I am Karen. Today we are looking at part 1 of Don't Judge a Book by its Cover.
Hey, actually, I see a book here.
Is that your book?
It is my book.
Okay, well, just by looking at the cover of the book, it looks pretty boring.
Looks pretty boring?
I might just fall asleep reading it.
Well, if you were to just look at the cover and then walk away from it, you would be pretty silly.
Really?
Because the content is very interesting.
Is it now?
It has very interesting idioms in here that are very useful. Like stand out from the crowd.
Wow.
Right? Top gun. Look at this. Keep one's head down.
These are actually really useful.
Yeah, tip somebody off. There's a lot of really useful idioms in here.
Can I read it? I mean, it looks really interesting.
You can take a look, yes.
Wow. These are really, really useful idioms that you can use.
Well, you know what? Today's title is actually an idiom.
Okay.
Don't judge a book by its cover. And it means don't just look at the cover or the outside of something and make a judgment about it. Don't decide what it's going to be just by looking at the outside. You need to look deeper, or you need to look inside the book.
So the cover may be very, very boring, but if you open it and read it, it's actually really, really interesting, right?
Yeah. Or a person might look like something from the outside, but really have like a really good heart or is really kind or something on the inside. So you don't want to judge people either. So it's very useful. It teaches us a lot, this idiom. So why don't we take a look?
All right.
Every day, we see people at school, on the bus, and in stores. Their hair, skin, and bodies may be different from ours. Because of that, we think things about them right away.
Okay, so we're looking at Don't Judge a Book by its Cover.
Uh-huh.
All right, well, first we're going to have to figure out what a cover is.
Okay, so when we're talking about cover, we're talking about a book cover, right? Since we're talking about books, and that would be a noun. So a book cover is the outside part of a book that protects the pages and usually has a picture and words on it to tell you what the book is about. It's like the book's face that helps people decide if they want to read it. For example, a book about pirates might have a picture of a treasure map on the cover to make you want to read it. So usually they would have a lot of, fun pictures, make it attractive, make it pretty or cute. So people look at the cover, look at the face of the book, and they will want to read it.
Or they'll want to buy it because they think, oh, this is a really cute book.
Exactly.
Right?
Okay, well, let's get into the article. So every day, we see people at school, on the bus, and in stores. And that is true. We see people everywhere. If you step out of your house, you see people working in different places. You go to school, you will see your friends, or you see some other people on the bus, right?
Or the MRT.
Exactly.
Or you're definitely going to be seeing people, lots of people if you go out.
And people not necessarily know.
Yeah.
If you go to school, you might know your friends, but you see a lot of strangers every single day.
That's true. Okay, why don't we go to Tina and we'll be right back.
All right.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Tina. 我们来看一下刚刚课文里提到的单字跟文法重点。首先来看看单字的部分。Cover 名词封面。 Jenny drew a picture for the cover of the school magazine. Jenny 为校刊封面画了一张图。我们再来看一下文法重点。刚刚课文提到了 on the bus 在公车上，这是一个固定用法。我们来看看这个例句。I saw my friend on the bus this morning. 我今天早上在公车上看到我的朋友。接着我们回到课文当中。
Okay, continuing. Their hair, skin, and bodies may be different from ours. So we have a vocabulary word, skin. It's the soft covering on your body that protects everything inside. It helps keep you safe and lets you feel things like hot, cold, or tickles. So for example, I got a scratch on my skin when I fell, but it's already getting better.
So it's very important to protect your skin, right? If you have broken skin, some bacteria might get inside and then you might get an infection. Okay, let's continue. Because of that, we think things about them right away. So by looking at different people with different hair color or their skin color or the way their bodies are, we think things about them right away. So without talking to them, we have some thoughts in our mind already.
Or we can say some judgments. You start to judge or start to look at the people and make some decisions about them. Like this person, oh, I know people who have that color hair are usually like this. Or I know somebody who's, wears that kind of shirt and they have this personality.
That's right.
Maybe this person has the same personality. So it always goes like that. It happens all the time.
Exactly. How about let's go to Tina first and we will be right back.
Okay.
我们来看一下刚刚课文里提到的单字 skin 名词皮肤 Too much sun can hurt your skin 太阳晒太久会伤害你的皮肤文法的部分刚刚提到了 because of 加名词因为由于怎么样 because of 是一个介系词片语后面会接名词或动名词注意 because 单独使用时是一个连接词要接完整子句我们先来看看 because of 的例句 Because of the heavy rain, the game was cancelled. 因为大雨比赛被取消了我们再来看看 because 接完整子句的例句 Eddie stayed home because he felt sick. Eddie 待在家里因为他觉得不舒服接着我们回到课文当中
Okay, now we are back. So we were talking about how we see strangers or people in different places every single day. And by looking at the way they look, no matter their hair color, their skin color, the way they dress, we make some judgments about them every single day. But some of the judgments may be right and some may be wrong.
Yeah, you never really know until you get to know the people or you look inside, look deeper, and then you can really know, oh, that's what this person is like.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, well, why don't we go to the second part of the article and we'll be right back.
All right.
In our minds, they may look ugly, strange, or scary. However, those are our thoughts. They are not facts, and they may be wrong. We don't know those people. We also don't know anything about their lives. So we shouldn't be too quick to judge them. We wouldn't want them to do that to us.
Welcome back, everybody. So in the first part, we learned about, well, what is a cover on a book? And we learned that it's just the outside of the book. It kind of makes you not be able to see the inside of the book. And it's kind of like people. We see people from the outside, like we can maybe see their hair color, their skin color, what they're wearing, but we don't really know what they're like on the inside. So that's where we got so far. Now, let's keep going.
All right. In our minds, they may look ugly, strange, or scary. And these are the type of judgment that you made already by looking at them.
Just looking.
By looking at how they look, right? Okay, so we're looking at this word here, ugly, and that is an adjective. So ugly means not pleasing to look at, not beautiful, unpleasant in appearance, not really pretty.
Okay.
It can also describe something that is morally or socially offensive, somebody not being nice to someone. That's an ugly, not nice behavior, right? For kids, it's often used to describe things that are not visually appealing. Basically, it just means
look good.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't look good and it's not beautiful. So for example, you can say that drawing is kind of ugly, but it's still cool that you made it.
Okay.
Well, it's not a very nice thing to say, right? You see your friends drawing something and you say that drawing is kind of ugly, but it's still cool that you made it.
Yeah,
they might feel bad.
Maybe if it's your really good friend, like your best friend, you could say something like that. But usually that would hurt somebody's feelings.
Exactly.
Okay, we also have another vocabulary word, which is strange. Now, strange is something that is different or weird or something that you don't see a lot. Okay, so for example, that dog has a strange color I've never seen before.
Ah, so it's very unusual, right?
Yeah. Yeah, not the normal thing that you would see. Okay. However, those are our thoughts. They are not facts, and they may be wrong. So it's our thoughts that something is scary or ugly or, something strange. Those are just our thoughts, and those thoughts are not facts. It's just what we think, and that could be the wrong thing.
Exactly.
Right. All right, why don't we head to Tina, see what she has to say.
我们来看一下刚刚课文里提到的单字 ugly, ugly 形容词丑的、难看的。That dress looks ugly on me. 那件洋装穿在我身上很难看。Strange, strange 形容词奇怪的。Tom heard a strange noise last night. Tom 昨晚听到奇怪的噪音。接着我们回到课文当中。
Okay, and now we are back, and let's go back to the article. We don't know those people. And we're talking about the strangers that we see every single day. We also don't know anything about their lives, right? So the only thing that we know is how they look, their appearance,
we know
right?
their cover.
Exactly, the outside. That's the only thing we know about these strangers. We don't know anything about their lives, maybe where they're from, who they're friends with, and how they usually treat other people.
What kind of hobbies or interests they have, if they care about the environment,
if they have a good heart.
If they like, animals.
That's right.
If they like cookies like me, then I want to be your friend. Okay, so we shouldn't be too quick to judge them. We wouldn't want them to do that to us.
Exactly.
Right? So what does quick mean?
Okay, so quick is an adjective. Quick means moving or happening fast or taking only a short amount of time. Okay, so basically it just means fast. For example, you can say, let's take a quick walk to the park. It's probably not going to be a long walk for a very long time, like 1 or 2 hours. It could be just like a 10-minute walk.
Yeah, right, exactly. Okay, hey, Tina, why don't you come and join us?
我们来看一下刚刚课文里提到的单字 quick, Quick 形容词快的。The dog was quick to catch the ball. 那只狗很快就接住了球。接着我们回到课文当中。
Thank you, Tina. Okay, so I think we've really learned quite a bit so far about learning about not judging a book by its cover.
That's right.
Or not really judging people just by the way they look.
Because we might be wrong. And most of the time, we would be wrong.
Yeah. I remember when I was in 5th grade, there was a girl, and she was new to the class, and when I first saw her, I thought, oh, she looks mean. And I was kind of scared of her because she just had a mean-looking face. And then she turned out to be the sweetest person. And then I learned that lesson when I was pretty young. Like, hey, I shouldn't judge somebody by how they look.
Exactly.
And I always think of that girl. Her name was Miranda. I can still remember.
So maybe you thought that she was a little bit mean, maybe because she was shy. Maybe she was scared to talk to other
people. She just had a mean look on her face. She just didn't look happy. But but she was the sweetest person.
So that was the wrong judgment, right? All right. Okay, well, how about let's review the article again, and we'll see you guys next time.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Every day, we see people at school, on the bus, and in stores. Their hair, skin, and bodies may be different from ours. Because of that, we think things about them right away. In our minds, they may look ugly, strange, or scary. However, those are our thoughts. They are not facts, and they may be wrong. We don't know those people. We also don't know anything about their lives. So we shouldn't be too quick to judge them. We wouldn't want them to do that to us.
我们来复习一下这一课的重点单字跟文法。单字的部分 ，cover 名词封面 ，skin 名词皮肤 ，ugly 形容词丑的难看的 ，strange 形容词奇怪的 ，quick 形容词快的。接着我们来看文法的部分。On the bus 在公车上 ，There was one empty seat on the bus。公车上有一个空位。Because of 加名词，因为由于怎么样 ？Because of everyone's hard work, we finished the project on time。因为大家的努力，我们准时完成了这个专案。Because 接子句的时候 ，Ed didn't eat lunch because he wasn't hungry。Ed 没吃午餐，因为他不饿。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，那我们下一课再见喽，拜拜。
Calligraphy is a decorative handwriting or handwritten lettering. In Taichung, there is a cool place that many people love to go to, and it's called Calligraphy Greenway. Let's check out this popular tourist spot. The Calligraphy Greenway is one of the most popular tourist attractions in Taichung. This green belt combines art and culture, recreation, great food, and shopping. That's why the area is always very lively on weekends and holidays. The cultural and creative stands sell many different kinds of products, such as accessories, leather goods, and handicrafts. There are also some really good street performances. It's recommended that visitors check out the themed stores in the nearby alleys and lanes too. You are sure to find something unique there. So next time you are in Taichung City, make sure to pay the Calligraphy Greenway a visit and see for yourself what makes it so appealing to people of all ages.